boy, that theme be going hard, boy. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Rep My Block show. It's your boy Grandmastar Monstar coming at y'all live and direct in the most advanced format ever, screen to screen. I'm here with my show host, KeyIce. Tell them what's up, Key. What's going on?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? We
Y'all
have
already know we got a great show for y'all lined up. We got some dope topics to talk about. But before we get into that, Key, how have you been? How's your segue been?
I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good. We do have you're right. We have a jam-packed show today. We have a lot to talk about. So, but yeah, last night, I actually had to fill in for Don for the Freestyle Friday show. It went really good, man. The talent was crazy, man. The artists are crazy. But I know last week, I mentioned we mentioned Triple Threat was the winner 2 times in a row, but we didn't get to play her video last week. So I did want to go ahead and play her video for us this week over here.
Let's roll a clip.
Yeah.
Said it's full effect, triple threat in this bitch. Telling motherfuckers that I'm lit and I gotta be rich. God said I had a mission and I'm accomplish it. I'm a shining bright like a star and they accomplish it. Ain't nobody said they had the round applause. I had to stand up and tell myself I was a boss, cause I ain't never lost by any cost. They said these niggas said the game was sauce. Told them I had to heat it up and make it and show them the flame. I been in charge and everything in the game. Ain't nobody said this shit was gonna be fair. That's why I had to turn on my antennas and beware. And like they said, life hurt, and it's like the shovel in the dirt. Tell them to put them in the hearse when they want to be verse after verse. Tell them I reverse in the lines. Had motherfuckers backing down saying they decline. Just like the bank cards that they said is hard. When I go, I'm telling them my life is scars. Anything other than that, they want to be a fact. They have the niggas in these soul like real wet. I'm trying to go off the dome and tell them like E.T. I want to bring my belt home.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta like them car videos, man. Car videos let you know that somebody's really like in it with the talent,
Yeah, I feel like the car video ones, they usually go the hardest, actually.
Yeah.
They go hard in them cars, you know what I'm saying?
They had to just pull over real quick and let me get this right now.
Exactly. But yeah, big ups to Triple Threat. She's out of Racine, Wisconsin. And I know I also did mention last week, I was like, I don't know any other rappers out of Racine, Wisconsin, but I actually have a Facebook friend, Mr. Da Vinci. He's out of Racine, Wisconsin. So I felt bad after I was like, oh, wow, he's from there. I didn't realize he was from there. So shout out to Mr. Da Vinci. And his song is actually on our Indie Vibes Only playlist over on Homebase Radio, Spotify. So make sure y'all check him out. But yeah, Triple Threat, she's doing her thing. She was late for a show just to do the Freestyle Friday show last night. So
okay.
Yeah. So that was really nice of her to do that. But last night's winner was actually an artist out of Los Angeles, California. He said he's originally from Philly, but his name is Acids. So let's go ahead and check his out from last night.
Judge me, go ahead and judge me. You pay so much attention, huh? Obvious you love me, it's just me. Say the truth, try to hush me. You suck, G, while I let my nuts hang. You got one thing coming if you thought it was sweet. Set my mind on my meaning and my heart on the beat. Say you got a lot of money, but your talking is cheap. They know every brand name, but can't talk what they need. I'm like David with his sling while he's walking the sheep. Why you trying to be Goliath? Put a rock between your eyes. I could never be relying on you frozen freaks. Rather suffer here in silence than confirm the belief. If my words were a plate, you would never stop again. They would harm you for your opinion. They'd want to have their hands in your thoughts and your process for autonomy to end. Man, you conscious of it all, still you calling them your friend. What they gotta say about my character integrity? These devils be trying to mock God, they the enemy. It's funny how they talk about what's not. They pretend to be, they always talking technically. They try so hard, they'll never be me. Be me. Be me. Be me. They will never be me. Be me. Be me. Fuck anybody don't respect me, especially if I've already attempted to walk up and be friendly. They hit me up, cause I'm ascending, I peeped it. You don't really respect me, so next please. Oh yeah, I'm sexy, these days sex seems like just the next means. I'm a human, so I gotta get these dead feelings out. All these dead females with their breast cleavage out. How about you try and fool some other men, please? I want 10 queens working out they MB. Show me what a woman is, real feminine energy. She cooking, she sweat for me, even rub my chest for me. Baby, can I what? Bitch, why you testing me? If it's girls on girls, I say lesbian, 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 less than the best we can be. Why we gotta glorify being death-seeking sex demons? Ain't we got enough of a mess to clean up? What they gotta say about my character integrity? These devils be trying to mock a god, they the enemy. It's funny how they talk about what's not, they pretend to be, they always talking technically, and try so hard to never be me. Be me.
Shots fired.
Right.
Shots
He
fired.
he
I love
was
that.
he was amazing.
Love
He was
that
amazing.
that lesbian wordplay there. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Took it there
he
for a
has
minute
some
with that.
deep stuff in there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
He
like the way he played with that word, with the word itself, and then also the hook. Freestyle with a hook never goes wrong.
right. Exactly. He
Shoot.
made a whole song. He made a
Well, I
whole
was over here
song. Right?
getting it because dang, that beat was fire too, man. I keep saying this every time. Y'all make me want to participate so bad.
Yes. You got to for sure when we do our show host version of the Freestyle Fridays, but shout out to Ballpoint. Ballpoint is the producer of the beat. The beat's called Jitters. So make sure y'all check out Ballpoint. We I think that was the second or third time we featured a beat from Ballpoint. But yeah, he
Ballpoint.
never disappoints. That's what's up.
Hey, Ballpoint never disappoints. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, could
So
we possibly use that beat like is that beat for free range use or
no,
that way?
no. We license the beat. So,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah, it's definitely available if you either contact him directly or go through the licensing. So,
Okay.
but let's go ahead
So
and do some other opening announcements. We got unfortunately, we had to announce the passing of Beat King the other weekend,
mm,
and that was a shock to everybody, especially in the Houston area. And there is going to be a memorial service for him coming up on August the 29th. So make sure if you are in that area, if you're able to attend that, please do. But yeah, his memorial service will be August the 29th.
okay.
So we do have some birthdays to announce. We got and let's actually change this layout so everybody can see. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there we
We
go.
got Fat Joe. Happy birthday to Fat Joe.
Happy
He recently
birthday to you.
Yeah, he recently celebrated a birthday, as did Lil Yachty. Lil
Yeah.
Boat. Yeah, but I don't know if you had heard about it, but Lil Yachty on like a couple hours before his birthday, he actually went live and he was not happy.
Oh
He
no.
he was there's some drama going on between him and his ex artist Caribou, who was used to be with his group, but she's no longer. I think it's been like a month or so. She hasn't been with the group, but basically she had said he was bullying her and stuff like that. But he went live saying, "No, I don't be bullying you. You're just a mean person." He basically was
Oh.
like he was spilling some tea about his experience working with Caribou. She was his former assistant back in 2022, and like she didn't sign as his artist until 2023, but she's no longer with his camp. But it wasn't just her. He also he was mad at his friend Mitch, who co-hosts with him on the Safe Place podcast.
Yeah.
And they recently had Key Glock on their show, and he didn't like. There was like a tweet that went viral. It had a clip of from the episode of where he was like talking down on Mitch and stuff like that, and he was mad because Mitch let the clip just go. It had reached 6 million views. He said he had woke up from a 17-hour nap And he was like, "What? What the f is this?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Mitch was basically saying, "You know how the internet is, da 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 da." But he didn't like the fact that because they're homeboys and stuff. So he didn't
Right.
like the fact that he wasn't like taking up for him. And so he was like, F the podcast. I didn't even want a podcast. I didn't want to be on one anyway. So he basically canceled the podcast during his live. But
Mm-mm.
he was really upset. Again, this was just a couple hours before his birthday.
Yeah.
And yeah. But
Drama.
yeah, but happy birthday. Hopefully it got
Happy
better for
birthday.
you.
Right?
Yeah. Another announcement to make. Congratulations to Nelly and Ashanti. They had their baby boy. Their baby, his name is Kareem.
Oh my
And
God. Congratulations.
right. And my thing is, they had the baby a month ago. They're just, she just now posted it. This is her postpartum picture. She looks great, you know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
looks really good. And the fact that they kept it a secret for so long, because if you also remember, they supposedly married like back in December. So they've been married for a while. It's like they're like telling us everything, late, but it's purposely late because, they
Yeah.
want to have their privacy.
Yeah. They kept it all under wraps. Let's get some
Yeah,
applause going for them real quick. Yeah.
really.
Congratulations. Congratulations
Yeah.
on keeping it under wraps too. That's
And
crazy,
also,
dog.
congratulations
Stop
to
it.
Justin Bieber and Haley Bieber on the birth of their son. They recently had a son. His name is Jack Blues
Oh,
Bieber. So,
so many babies being born. More claps.
yeah.
More claps for babies. More claps
Congratulations to them
for the
also.
new energy. For the new energy in the universe. Method Man.
Yes.
What's going on with Method Man?
Well, Method Man, he this is a video that it started trending this past week. It's been trending for a minute, but I recently just saw it this past week where he was speaking about this was actually before the Hot 97 Summer Jam. He was about to go on stage, but you know how the media is out there and they're interviewing artists. So anyway, he was interviewing with UBS and
Mm-hmm.
he said that he's never received a streaming check ever. I was
Never
like,
received a
what?
streaming check. Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I still
Yeah.
can't believe it. And it just makes you wonder, and about, artists, because he's old school, It makes me think
Mhm.
about what
Yeah.
type of deals they were signing back then. And
Yeah.
it's concerning because I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Never received a streaming check at all.
Yeah.
But
That's wild. Yeah. I heard Snoop Dogg talking about. He said the numbers ain't adding up as far as the streaming goes. He says, 1 plus 1 should equal, a check, and it's not doing that. So I didn't
yeah,
know that problem.
yeah. I mean, one thing about it though is just that I think the artists they just got to really, read that fine print whenever they sign their contracts because there is a lot of stuff that the labels will sneak in there that's
Mm,
not cool. And so even, in Snoop Dogg's case, I'm thinking it's something like that where there was some fine print that wasn't reviewed and
mm,
that's how cuz I'm like those numbers definitely don't add up, but at the same time when you got so many people working for you and everybody's getting a cut of this, cut of that, so
oh
many people on each track, everybody's getting a piece of that pie for each track. So,
yeah,
but yeah,
yeah, not
that's just the
cool.
FYI to artists.
Not cool at all.
Yeah, I mean, make sure y'all read, artists out there, make sure y'all read that fine print before you thinking about signing a deal. Have a lawyer actually review it for you so you can really know what you're getting into before you get into it.
Absolutely. Megan the
And
Stallion is on the track. What she got to do with the bag?
well, she is going to be the host of the MTV VMA, which is the Video Music Awards this year. And
Yeah.
yeah, congratulations to her. The award ceremony will be held on September the 11th in New
Awesome.
York. And this is her first time hosting it all, all by herself like this. So she's
Okay.
like really happy about that.
Okay,
And
that's
this
gonna be
is
dope.
yeah, and this is right as she's ending her, Hot Girl tour from this
Yeah.
summer. So that's a major announcement for her.
Claps for Megan.
I don't know what that delay what that delay is
Stop the
like.
clap.
But yeah,
Stop the clap.
Nicki
There
Minaj,
you go.
yeah,
Nicki
maybe with
Minaj.
the
What's going
delay
on?
with Nicki Minaj, she's been trending as well because okay, there's a couple of things going on because she had hosted the VMAs the last 2 years, 2023 by herself and then in 2022 with LL Cool J. But she there were reports that she unfollowed the VMAs after they announced that Megan the Stallion was going to be hosting it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
hurt.
she's also nominated for some awards, but she's
Okay.
in the middle of her tour at the same time. So, she typically does win some MTV awards. So I don't
Yeah.
know. She has a stop. One of the stops of her tour is going to be on the day before. So the day before the award show, she will already be in New York. So I don't know if she plans on, making it out to the awards because, again, she usually does win some MTV awards. So I don't know if she's going to try to go in person to make it there for that.
Yeah.
But there were reports also that she had unfollowed Ice Spice and JT. And she kind of she didn't like name them by name, but she kind of explained kind of why. I'm not sure about JT because I actually didn't even know if she was looking at trying to sign JT or not. But I know with Ice Spice, she had been in contact with Ice Spice, and I thought Ice Spice was under some type of deal with Nicki, but it was like an open deal. But Ice Spice ended up doing a deal with a major label, and Nicki didn't seem to like that. She did put out a statement about, like, again, not naming Ice Spice directly. It was just a general statement about how artists, and her label is called Heavy on It. So it was about artists basically that she was looking at signing, not signing with her, but then going to a major label. And she was like, don't y'all know that after y'all sign with the white man called me for help, that type
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
That's not verbatim, but she was basically saying you're gonna be dealing with me whether you like it or not. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So Barbie world.
So what world?
The Barbie world.
Oh yeah, Barbie. Oh yeah, you're
The
right. Barbie world.
Barbie world.
Oh yeah. And
What's going
Gunna, he recently announced that he is going to be giving away $1,000 per month to 30 families in the 30349 zip code, which
That's dope.
is the South Fulton County, Georgia
That,
area.
okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's a $500,000 program, and
That's what's up.
so yeah, that's huge.
Now
And
that's what you do. That's what you do with the money when you be a big artist. Now set the records. Set the record straight for 'em, Gunna.
yeah, giving back to the community, and the requirements for it are really, like, for applying for it are really simple. You just got to be in need of help and be in that area. You have to reside in that zip code.
All right.
So the applications, we have the information on our Facebook page. So if
Okay.
y'all do a search for Gunna on our page, you'll see it. But there's a link to actually apply for that help. But he
Okay.
teamed up with the Black Music Coalition in that area to actually do this. So this is a big
That's dope.
thing.
That's a movement. That's a movement. That movement deserves some claps. Here it is. Uh,
Okay.
Gunna
Yeah.
doing the
And
thing.
then we got
Oh,
Drake.
Drake is back.
What I
What's
mean,
going
have you
on with
heard the
Drake? I seen
tracks?
your reel too that you
Okay.
posted about Drake fans coming back out.
Yeah, I mean, he just dropped three more new tracks, because he just had dropped three like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But these are three new
Yeah.
tracks. that he just dropped on his Finsta account, which is Plot Twist. So,
Oh,
and it's not just Plot Twist spelled regular. It has all these extra T's and stuff on it. But the songs
plot
that he released on there, huh?
plot twist.
Right. And the songs that he released on it were
Yeah.
Circadian Rhythms, and
Okay.
then there's one called SOD, which it's really because there was a song that he was going to be releasing that was going to be called Super Soak, but he changed the name up and it's called SOD. So that's one
Oh,
of them. And then the
is that
third
an
one,
acronym?
huh?
Is that an acronym for something?
Um, I believe so. I just don't know what it's an acronym for. But
Oh,
the third one that everybody's really talking about is called No Face because
no
that
fade.
one he's there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, he's dissing Kendrick on this one," but he's
Oh,
basically dissing anybody that's been against him on that one. So it's not really a diss; it's just him talking junk. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But he has some words in it that some people feel like were directed, directly at Kendrick. But I really can't say that because he's been beefing with Rick Ross too and some other people. So
Mm. I'm gonna have to
never
get.
know. But yeah, but make sure y'all check those out because we don't know how long they're gonna be up. Because the last ones they took down from the Instagram and he actually released them. So I really think that he might be about to release these two, but it was strange about the timing. Because the other ones he had dropped, I think, on like a Wednesday or Tuesday, and then he had released them that Friday. But these were just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
um, typically the major artists, they'll release on Fridays so that it'll have a chance to get, in the Billboard rankings and all that stuff. So I'm kind of, I was taken aback by this drop here because I'm not sure what he's really trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to gauge if fans are really into these or what, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I still see people saying Drake won.
Uh,
And I'm like, it made me think though. I was like, wait a
yeah.
minute. I think, because us as fans, we
Yeah.
actually were the ones that said it was over, but
Yeah.
they never said it was over.
That's
The
true.
artists,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's true.
yeah, I thought that was an
Major. The
interesting
major
statement.
shots were fired, definitely though. But yeah, that definitely they didn't say it was over. That's true. That is
Right.
true.
I mean, and not that they ever will say it's over, but I
Yeah.
think once we see them work together again, if they ever do, then that will be, a clear
That'll
sign that's really over. Yeah.
like I told you, I called it first. So
Yeah, you did.
if it does happen, we got video evidence. We're gonna go back and post. I definitely called it. I said this is propaganda right here. They coming, they trying to set us up right here.
A
What's
few
ASAP
people
Rocky
feel that way.
tabs again?
Well, ASAP Rocky, he is trending because he was supposed to have an album drop, but he pushed it back. And
Oh,
so his album is called Don't Be Dumb, and he ended up pushing it back, but he's been doing his promo runs, and so
mhm.
he's been doing interviews and stuff. I know in one of the interviews they were asking him about how he feels about the Drake Kendrick beef and all, just beef in general, and he
Right.
was saying that he's not into all that kitty ish.
Oh wow.
So he's focused.
Yeah.
He talked about Rihanna. He's like, she's a great mother, love of my life. Just
Yeah.
giving her flowers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But all y'all ASAP Rocky fans that were waiting on that drop, unfortunately
But
he pushed it back. So
played the pushback card on us.
yeah, just
That's
like
the
Big
biggest
Sean
emotion
did.
card to play right there. You said like Big Sean did.
Yeah, Big Sean did that too. But
What's Jay-Z and Rock Nation doing in the tabloids?
well, Rock Nation, they just recently announced that they have a Rock Nation distribution company. So
Okay.
they said the artists will get to keep 100% of their masters. So that's a huge plus for artists that might have been interested in signing with them.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's separate from Rock Nation itself. It's, it's their distribution company. So if you do, interact with them, just know that they are separate entities. But that was a major thing for artists that are interested in possibly working with them.
That's dope.
Because,
Changing
yeah,
the game.
because, huh?
Jay-Z changing the game. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, yeah, that was real cool. Super cool. But I know you were talking about something
The
going on with
ODB.
ODB.
Talking about the ODB. Old Dirty Bastard coming out with a documentary. The his son YDB is uh is a part of that, and they are doing it right. They're getting together and they're getting all types of awesome footage from his parents and stuff. I know y'all remember how he took the stage, and during the I forget what award show it was, but he took the stage and said, Wu Tang is for the kids. So this is their like paying homage to Old Dirty Bastard's memory, and just shooting a documentary that encapsulate who he was as a person and as a performer. Wu Tang would never be Wu Tang without ODB.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's 100% for sure. I'm
Yeah,
I'm I'm looking forward to that. That'll be real tight to see.
it's gonna be cool to watch.
Oh yeah, most definitely. There is one that wasn't loaded as a photo, but we could talk about it because we have a video for it. Kodak Black he's been trending because he had went on his socials basically saying how it was a really sad post. It was a depressing post, but he
What?
posted about basically saying if he's not paying, then nobody's trying to F with him.
Mm,
And he was like, it's lonely out here.
mm.
But Sexy Red saw it and she actually offered to have him on her tour.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and play that clip.
Okay.
Pull it up.
What's up, Yak? I seen your post. Gonna love you if you ain't got no money for them. I said I feel you, Yak. It's okay. We finna go on tour. Fuck them hoes, Yak. You gonna thug with me, okay? We both got some money. We gonna thug. We gonna have fun. Fuck them broke hoes. I'm gonna turn you up. You like this? Thank you. It's so bad. I just woke up, baby. This me just waking up, boo. You see this? Real life Indian. I'm gone. What's up?
Sis, that's what's up. Putting on for the team. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's
We
what's
send
up.
our love and prayers to Kodak because he's been going through a lot of stuff. With the trying to kick the drug habit, and he said he's
Yeah.
been clean, even though he had some really erratic videos that he had been going live with. People were thinking he was still on drugs, but he had said he's been clean, and I think just maybe I know some fans were saying it's possible that he was still hanging around people that expected him to be doing that type of thing, and maybe that's why he felt that way about people
Mm,
not effing with
definitely.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
but shout out to Sexy Red for reaching out to him.
Yeah, that's really dope. I really like
Hmm.
this when the African American community, sticks together like that.
Yeah,
Like I said, we both got some money. Let's go ahead and make and do a tour together, and that'll be a dope tour. Sexy Red and Kodak Black. But
yeah.
what is Hurricane Chris up to, man?
Oh goodness. Well, we have a trending post on our page. Well, two actually. There's one video, one regular post, but trending on our page. And this stems from when Hurricane Chris was complaining about 50 Cent not having any Louisiana legends at his festival
Mm,
in Shreveport, and so which was actually incorrect. 50 Cent did have some Louisiana legends. He had Master P. I mean, that's the biggest Louisiana legend you could get. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then he also had DJ Bebe, Hollywood Bebe. So, who actually is not in good terms with on good terms with Hurricane Chris right now anyway. So of course Hurricane Chris didn't acknowledge him. But
Lord.
a lot of people
Drama.
there's like I want to say over 500 people commented in over the course of what they've been saying about it. What I take from it is that because Hurricane Chris, he basically was saying, the streets F with me, but the people, from the streets, they're not on the internet type of thing. And it was kind of to say that they're so hard, like they so rough, they so tough that they're not on the internet. They don't have to be on the internet.
Bars.
But yeah, but I mean, from what I've seen from people from Shreveport, they've been saying that they don't rock with him like that because he left the city to go to Atlanta when he had his deal. And so, I mean, I saw like maybe 2 people saying they rock with him like that, but that's for the most part. So it's kind of like split. But I mean, overall, the people of Shreveport are very happy about what 50 Cent has been doing with their community, because he's bringing money, he's bringing opportunities, and they feel like Hurricane Chris is just complaining because he wasn't asked to perform at that festival. So, and it was called the Humor and Harmony, I believe, festival in Shreveport. But my take on it, because Hurricane Chris, he actually just dropped a new track this past week, and it's called Bang. It was like a remix from a previous Bang song that he had some years ago that I wasn't familiar with. I have to check his catalog.
Bang.
But I was, Bang, Bang, and I was like, I don't know about that. I think he was trying to capitalize a little bit off of him being trending over that 50 Cent situation. As some other people were saying, they're like, he should try to capitalize off of that. But not with that song. I wasn't feeling it.
He wasn't feeling it?
Oh, no. Not, And then on top of it, he didn't have a video with it. He just had, it's just the song. So, yeah. Might want to go back to the drawing board. And, like I had mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it out loud on the show, but I know to myself I was saying, he should definitely put together a business proposal for 50 Cent because he has gone on video since that time and said that he does want to work with, he's open to working with 50.
Yeah.
So I feel like he should just put together a business proposal. But first, he definitely has to come out with some music that's popping, Don't try to approach him with your old music, the Holly Berry, hand clap, not the old stuff. Yeah. I mean, which, the DJs are still playing those tracks. Don't get me wrong. They're still playing them. I know in Texas, at least they are.
Yeah.
It's just that you want to come strong when you approach 50 Cent. So that's what I suggest to Hurricane Chris is to get that business proposal together and present that well. You know what I mean?
How important do you think it is to, as an artist, to have a music video with your song?
I think it depends on what you're trying to do with the song. Of course, if it's a song that you plan to have as a single, then definitely, if it's a single you just want to push for a while, you definitely want to get a video, some type of visual, because it doesn't have to be a full video, full professionally made video, but you definitely want it to have, even a lyric video, just something, some video. And I think a lot of artists, they think that the song is just gonna run off and do its thing without that. But then I've also seen a lot of artists not actually, they haven't, I see some artists put music out where they think it's going to be a hit, but the one that's the hit is actually the one buried in the album that they didn't put out as a single. So I think that goes on a whole lot with indie artists. But yeah, I definitely would recommend, a video for something you're really, really trying to push.
That's smart advice. Make sure y'all take notes.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I feel like we went too fast, but that was the gist of what we had. I think we,
the releases out there in the world.
There are some releases. I mean, I didn't compile any for this week, but I do want to mention one that I did pick as curator pick of the week, and it was Diva Girl. Well, it's Kiki Palmer. So it's Kiki featuring Diva Girl. They have a song out right now that's really hot, and we placed that over on the Millennium Z playlist. It's an R&B playlist. So if you're into R&B, that's the one to check out over on Spotify for Home Base Radio. Oh
Check
man,
it out.
there's some more. There's some more. There were some placements by some San Antonio artists that we did as well.
Yeah.
Um, Shout out to see, they're gonna get me if I'm gonna shout out the ones that I recently was checking out. I know that Bristol out of San Antonio, he was one that I personally was checking out for placement on some playlists. So shout out to him. And High Strung, he's always showing love, you know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to him. His whole album, um, his latest album is fire, the whole thing. So make sure y'all check that out too.
Dope, dope, dope.
What about you? Did you
Well, I
notice any?
plus this new song. It's not necessarily a new release, and I don't think I would classify it as hip hop. But I mean, when you hear this kid sing, he has got pipes. Like wow, it's a America's Got Talent audition of a kid singing a song called Paradise, and his name is, if I'm not mistaken, it's Johnny. And man, when I say this song is fire, I mean it's super fire. I wish we could actually play it so that y'all could hear it, but we can't play it. Yeah, it's called Johnny. It's called Paradise by Johnny. And if
Okay.
you search it on YouTube, you'll be able to find it. But the kid, he gave me chills. I was like, whoa, it's a really good song. Really
So
good
he's
song.
R&B or is he pop?
I pop. I would say pop. He's
Okay.
got that that the golden hour song. That how that song that
Oh,
song.
okay.
I
Yeah.
would say
Yeah.
that's what the vibe he puts off. I've been listening to a
Okay.
lot of Afro beats. Been trying to learn some new Afro moves myself, honestly. But other than that,
Okay.
I haven't anything other than that for
Okay.
today.
Yeah. Speaking of Afrobeat, we do have an Afrobeat playlist called Home Base Radio Africa on Spotify
Yeah.
and on Apple Music. So make sure y'all check that out. That's a good one to check out. Arya Star, she is huge right now. She's really blowing up, and
Mm,
there's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them.
mm.
And I know Nicki Minaj. She actually has a song out with Wiz. Well, it's not out yet, but it's coming out with Wizkid.
Okay.
But I heard a snippet of it because on one of her lives she played a snippet, and it's a nice track. It's a real nice track. So I'm looking
Speaking,
forward to when they drop that.
uh, not that Nicki and Cardi B are related, but Cardi B, it was in the tabloids. There's a little bit of tea going on. With her third child coming out. Pooh Shiesty, I guess, was shooting his shot at her,
Oh
and
yes.
Offset kind of like threw something in the comments section. I think it was like a laughing emoji,
Oh
and
really?
yeah,
Oh
and
wow. Yeah, I saw
Cardi,
that though.
yeah, Cardi B just kind of ignored it, but that was something that was going on, and I was like, man, these people, ain't they on their third child now? Her and Offset,
Yeah, they're on the third child.
it's
And I
divorce,
did see that Pooh Shiesty comment. He was saying, I'm only 5 minutes away.
right? Like
Mind
how
you,
true?
he's still in prison right now, y'all. He's still in
Oh,
prison. But
all
he's like,
right.
I'm only 5 minutes away. But yeah.
While Offset was laughing at like you a clown.
Yeah. So, but I know actually Pooh Shiesty, he did post something in his story some weeks ago where people were thinking he probably got out because
Oh.
it was like something about glad to be free. It was something like that. Not the exact wording, but people were
Mm.
like, did he get out? So
Was
I
it
actually
wishful?
haven't heard, huh?
Was it wishful thinking? Just trying to manifest it?
I mean, I don't know. It's
Mm.
possible, but yeah. That was the last I had heard of it. Ever since that, I had not heard anything else. But I did forget to actually load this one. Beyonce, she just released a new whiskey, and it's called Sir Davis. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's named after her son Sir, and then her grandfather, who was a Davis. So
Mm,
shout out to her because she's always doing major things. And it's
yeah.
the whiskey retails at $89. So if y'all want some, check out Sir Davis website, which is also on our page because we did a post on that as well.
Whiskey by Beyonce. You gotta let that sit on the shelf and age right there. You know, come
That's
back
what I'm
to it about
feeling like.
years later type deal. Be like, hey, hand me that bottle right there. That's by
Right.
Beyonce. That bottle right there. This is a special occasion
Yeah,
right
and
now.
it has a really nice casing. It's
Mm,
like I'm not even a drinker at all. Like
yeah,
I'm really not. But seeing that casing, I was like, wow, this is so nice. Like
yeah,
it's something that you could just put up as a decoration. On your
yeah,
bar. It's
yeah.
really nice.
That's dope. That's
So
that's good.
and it's yeah, and it's like the cost of whiskey. Do you even like? Is it? Do you know? I mean, do you drink that? And do you know how much it usually is?
That at all, and I cannot tell you if that's a high price or not. But assuming because it's Beyonce, it is a high price. I mean,
Y'all
80.
don't mind us. We're ignorant. We ignorant. Y'all probably like, dang, they don't even know how much whiskey costs.
I can't
But
even
I'm
tell
sure
you.
it's
It
like only
sounds
$5. I'm sure the regular is only $5. So
yeah,
$89 is a lot.
yeah, that's top shelf. Like I said, that's something you probably gonna put on. You want to let age. You know.
I would think so for sure. But if y'all have any topics y'all want us to cover on Rep My Block that that are trending maybe on TikTok, because most of the topics we cover they're trending on Instagram and Facebook. But if
Yeah.
you're like on TikTok a lot and you see stuff trending over there, please let us know. You know what I mean? You can either post it in the comments of one of our shows, or you
And
can send us an email.
we'll chat about it. We'll bring it up.
Yeah,
We'll get the dig on it. Serve the tea, if you will.
right. Most definitely.
You know, the Rep My Block show is the place to be.
Yes,
Right?
yes. And artists, if you're wanting to get on the playlist, because we get a lot of artists saying, how do I get on the playlist and stuff?
Mhm.
And it's funny because when we reply to them, they usually don't submit. And I'm like, it's not that hard.
Well, how do we
But
get on the playlist? Because I'm an
w-
artist and I
yeah,
want to be on the playlist.
I mean, because yeah, we're actually backlogged right now, y'all. But we are going through the emails that we're getting. But you send an email to either homebasepromo@gmail.com, or you can actually send a message over on homebaseradio.com.
Mm.
And you have access. So you just all you gotta do is put it on there.
Oh, well, right. There you
Yeah,
go.
you just add yours on there.
No,
But yeah.
no taking. No taking.
But yeah, that's how you get your music on our playlist. And we have 50 plus playlists on Spotify. We have playlists on Apple Music and YouTube as well. We got some on some of the other streaming sites, but those are our main ones. But yeah, we have like Homebase Radio Africa is also on Audio Mac. So,
Awesome.
but yeah, check us
What other kind
out.
of packaging deals does Home Base Promo offer?
Oh dang, you making me want to upload some images talking about that. But we have oh wow, we have a lot, y'all. We have if you're wanting to get just promoted in general, we have the PR packages where we do the press release for you. Then we have a DJ servicing package where we will literally send your music out to the DJs directly. We'll upload them to the different DJ sites.
Mm.
And but on top of that, because it's a whole package, so we want to make sure you're actually getting absorbed like in the system.
Yeah.
So when we do that, we typically will combine that with some other advertising, either on Google or just different platforms. It really depends on what the artist what their goal is, because
Okay.
sometimes it's just regional. Most times it's just citywide or regional.
Okay.
But
And
and yeah.
if I've seen y'all do interviews on the Rep My Block show, how does one get interviewed by these wonderful, awesome hosts that y'all are?
Yes, to get interviewed on the Rep My Block show for free, you need to have 10,000 plus followers on any single social media platform.
Okay.
So if you don't have that, we do charge a fee. But if you have 10,000 plus, we will interview you for free on Rep My Block show or any other show you want to get interviewed on.
Dope,
And
dope, dope.
but yeah,
Dope.
we do music analytics. If you're about to go on a tour, you're like, man, what cities should I go on a tour to? We will help you figure that out through the music analytics. And we also will do the reporting and stuff like that, send that to you. But make sure you get, actually, one good thing to note is that, because I think sometimes when artists sign up for the different distribution, they don't necessarily check, oh, is my music going to be on Instagram? Is it going to be on TikTok, Facebook? It's really important that you sign up with a distributor that will actually get your music on those platforms, because I've seen some really good songs they're on Apple Music and Spotify, but then when I go to the socials, on Instagram, if I want to do a reel, they're not
Yeah.
over there. Like, what's up? Where'd the music go? So make sure you get it over there, so you can collect your royalties as well. Because if it's not over there, sometimes the people, they'll just create it somewhere else and then they'll upload it over there, but you're not getting credit. You want to make sure
Yeah.
you're getting credit everywhere.
We just talked about that with Method Man and the whole with the whole
Yeah,
stream compensation idea. It's the same thing. It's the same
yeah,
thing.
it really
Well,
is.
y'all, make sure y'all go follow us both over on Instagram. Me at Grandmaster Bass Monstar, and also on YouTube and TikTok. You can find me there. I'm uploading all kinds of fun things, dance related and now rap related. And then go follow KeyIce over at.
You follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X, aka Twitter. I'm barely on those, but yeah, because TikTok. Oh yeah, we should talk about TikTok, but not today. We could talk about them another time. Because somebody was asking me questions about what's going on with the TikTok thing.
With the TikTok
I did
thing.
a whole information session.
Yeah, especially since Joe Biden stepped down and all that good stuff.
Oh, what?
I mean, I mean,
It's
I mean,
signed already. It's in law, y'all.
yeah.
January
Oh,
19th. That's the deadline for TikTok. If nobody buys it before January 19th, it's going. It'll still be there where you can use it, but they're not going to update it. So you know how the apps you need the updates. So
yeah.
after a while, it's going to be obsolete. So we'll see. January 19th, though. So if you're trying to make some money over there, you need to really be going at it before January 19th.
Hey, go download Clapper. There's a lot of other apps popping up right now.
Yeah, there are.
That of that TikTok audience, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
We'll
But thank
see
you
what.
guys so much for tuning in with us today. It's a
Yes. Get
beautiful
some clap
day.
for our host, real quick. Some clap for our host.
Yes, but make sure you guys have a great weekend. And thank you again for tuning in. Whenever we do Freestyle Fridays, which is every Friday at 9:30 p.m., make sure y'all vote. Make sure you
Oh,
vote.
oh,
And
oh.
we really would like your votes because a lot of
Yes,
people
God.
watch it. Not many people be voting. We want y'all in there voting. But thank you so much for tuning in and have a blessed one. And
Yes.
be well. Peace.
Peace. Go drink some water.